नमस्कार, सत श्री अकाल, आदाब, गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड आफ्टरनून, गुड इवनिंग, जहां से भी आप हमें सुन रहे हैं. हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू आई एम पॉसिबल, brought to you by my Dream TV USA. I'm your host and host RJ Kunjan. Before we start the fantastic Miss Bharat show, I would like to congratulate my Dream Team Entertainment and everyone associated with with Miss Bharat USA for bringing an amazing platform and a successful event in 2021. My guest for today is Meenal Manikandan. Meenal is Mrs. Bharat USA 2021. She hails from Coimbatore. She's a full time working professional actor, model, host, and a community leader in Virginia. Recently won a state title for Mrs. Bharat New York 2021 and competed at the national, and she actually bagged the title for Mrs. Bharat USA 2021. It's a pleasure to have you, Meenal. How are you doing this evening?
Hello. Hi. Hi,
Hi, good evening.
Kunjin. I'm doing great. How are you?
I am wonderful. Thank you for asking. I'm so excited to see you. You look gorgeous in every picture I have seen, and you are radiating right now. So, thank you.
Thank you so much. You are as well, much radiating in every talk show. I'm, looking at you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's my pleasure to have you. So, Meenal, I'm sure like me, there are curious fans out there. They actually want to know more about you. So, tell me something. Before we start this show, introduce yourself. In your intro, I said that you are doing so many things. So, tell us a little bit more about who Meenal is.
Sure. As you've said, like I'm a full-time working mom. I have two teenage daughters. Uh, Going into everything else, that's the first thing. I'm a very proud mother of two beautiful teens. And there are so many things that I love to do, but with time constraints, I still manage to do a lot of things in my everyday routine. Work, kids, and I love fashion. I do a lot of modeling, acting, and I also host shows. And on top of all these things, the one thing that I really enjoy is giving back to the community, and I try every opportunity I get to give back in any forms or means I can do, be it a inspirational talk or be giving, donating any clothes, food, right here and back in India too. And and I love hanging out with my friends. I'm really a fun, loving, happy-going person, and I'm very goal oriented, and I make sure that I'm self-driven and I take myself wherever I need to be, and I push myself to achieve whatever is needed. And the one thing I really like, whatever heights you reach, the one thing I would want to always be grounded, be humble, and be kind in every situation we get, because we don't know what the other person is going through. So those are the three things that I would always love to follow and wish to be the same.
Wonderful. I love that. And as they say, what goes around comes around. So I'm sure you're benefiting from all the good work that you're doing out there. And I love your crown. It's actually putting so many sparkles around you. I absolutely love you. It's like a aura coming behind from behind you. So it's so wonderful.
You too.
So so tell me, Meenal, how many titles have you bagged? Like, what are the titles? Tell us a little bit more about your crowns and your title.
I think it all started with pandemic, because growing up and usually whenever I come across any person, the first thing they used to tell me is you should do modeling. You're too tall. You have all the features required to do modeling, and you participate in pageants and runways. But I was never like completely dragged into it, like not attracted, or there's always a saying, right? The time has to come, the right time has to come. So I think it all started when COVID started. I mean, it happened, and I had a lot of time at home because I'm usually very busy with work and cultural activities, and I also teach dance. So I had my own group of students, and I'm an active volunteer in my kids' education or school. I used to mentor kids for science competitions, math events, and I used to introduce a lot of programs in their schools. And I'm an active volunteer in schools actually. I love to be a part of children because they are the future pillars of tomorrow. So I used to be very much involved in all those things. But then this happened, and I started exploring my extra time and hand started participating in pageants. I think the first one which I did was with My Dream TV, Mrs. South Asia. That time I won the title of Mrs. Fashionista, but then I didn't bag, the winner crown. I was kind of okay. Why? What happened? But then I thought there's something lagging, something that has to be worked. Then, of course, Rashmiji is the one awesome person that I always count on. So I spoke with her. I asked, okay, Rashmiji, everything was good. Like, where do you think I need to be, working on? And she gave me, okay, this. Then next time when I was there, I made sure I fixed it. Then I won first runner up in Mrs. India. I dream Mrs. India, and I also won the title of Mrs. Global Trendsetter. So every time you appear, you go for a pageant. It's like I learned so much. I've groomed. I've been my self teacher, my self taught, or I've seeing all the other contestants. There is something to learn about from each and every contestant you come across, and especially My Dream TV has enabled us this virtual platform where I came across like so many women, so many talented, so many empowered women from so many countries, so many different ethnicities. That's the one thing that I would really want to mention. We all felt like we are a family, and I still am connected to each and every single one of them. So I won, first runner up for Mrs. South Asia World, and then I was still not. Why? I'm not, getting that. So then again, I started going, back and forth to my own self process, the videos, walks, and everything. And again, I prepared. Each time when I went, I prepared and prepared. And like I was telling Rashmi the other day, maybe I was preparing myself for the nationals unknowingly. I was participating in all these pageants. But it really helped because winning the national is no easy joke. All the contestants who were there at the nationals were amazing. Like each and every single one of them were so talented. Everybody was beautiful inside out. I mean, each and every one who were there, I really admired. Everybody had their own strength, own things, and they all were so unique. So competing against them and winning uh, is like a proud moment for me, and I would really cherish it throughout my life. But the thing is, like, yeah, I won, and apart from my Dream TV, also I won like a couple of other pageants, Mrs. Kama Maharani and IDF. But yeah, so these are the I think almost I have now eight crowns and 10 titles.
Wow. Well, congratulations. Every bit. I'm sure you deserve them, every bit of it. And I love your can do attitude because, we learn from our mistakes, we learn from our failures, and then we rise up again and then we head on the challenge. So
Proud,
amazing.
which I forgot to tell you is Mrs. New York. uh, that's the first one where I win, where I won as a winner, and I was simply, that was like out of the world moment where Rashmiji crowned me, and I literally had like tears in my eyes, and that was the winning moment. And even nationals, I was happy, but that was like I had immense happiness because that was after all these things I won the first round. I mean, anything. It's not like about winning. It's just about I just felt I was improving myself. I was just competing against my own self. So that's how I looked at it each time when I participated or competed. But then each time I learned, and that's the one thing that I would say to everyone. Every time when I came across someone or something or some pageant or some browns, I learned from each and every single one of them. Exposure is the best teacher.
I agree. They always say it's not about the destination, it's about the journey because we learn a lot during our journey. So with that, I'm gonna go to my next question. It's the perfect segue. So I had a whole list of slew that you do. Then you defined you are helping kids in the school science project. So you do so many things. What else are you hiding up your sleeves, and how many hours do you have in a day?
I also cook really well.
Okay, send me your address.
Sure, definitely. Whenever you're coming to Virginia, you can, be my guest. So I participated in a reality cooking TV show. I had immense fun and cooked a lot of food, and it was yeah, I love to cook, and that's one of my.
Wonderful. I'm sure I'm learning a lot about you, and I'm sure our listeners and viewers are learning about a lot about you. That's amazing. So, we all know this is a beautiful platform. You know, you meet a lot of folks during this journey. It's a journey. So, tell us a little bit more about your journey, your national pageant, your state pageant, and what actually, like, what was the one aha moment, and what was the one overwhelming moment for you?
Sure. Like which pageant for me, like selecting the outfits was the trickiest part because you cannot just wear anything and just go like a fashion show. It has to suit your body because people who are looking from the other side, I don't think they actually know how much effort goes into preparing for a pageant because it's not just appearing on stage and having fun. There has to be like a lot that goes into it. So that's one of the thing where I spent a lot of time. And then the rest of the thing, I feel like I'm inborn with the talking skills and walking and talent. So I basically, I mean, my journey, I just spent a lot of time on picking the right outfit, which would portray me on the stage as, which would add more beauty to, the way I look or appear. So that was one of the things that I spent a lot of time. But then I think I overall enjoyed because these are the things I love to do. It's like, I love design, uh, accessories, being girl, mom of two. My friends would say that's my. So
So I'm gonna ask my next question. That was actually my next question. That you mentioned you have two teenagers at your hand. So how do you look 20, like forever 21? So tell us a secret mantra if you have any, or did you discover the youth fountain?
I just eating, mindful eating. I keep myself very active. So those are the and of course busy, active, and then being active in yourself. People used to ask me, do I, go to everything, but I dance. So
So what kind of dance do you dance? Is there a particular category?
yeah, like folk dances, folk dances. I love exploring culture and tradition of each state, and I learn it and I teach my kids, my students and everybody. So I love to learn the cultural and traditional things of each and every state because that's something India is rich at, and I always want the children, only if we pass it on to them, then they can pass it on to the next generation. At least not everything, at least a little bit from here to there. So I make sure I emphasize on following the tradition and culture and all the festivals and all these things. So the regional dances and of course Bollywood. And my
So, have you learned? Did you had a proper training, or this is something that you are passionate about?
I'm passionate about. Yeah, I didn't get any training. I'm a self-taught, self-made person.
Wow, no wonder you are a true diva. And by the way, you did mention about your outfits, and I have to say, I know it was a task for you, but I loved all your pictures. Gorgeous outfit, and a picture where you're kissing a crown. That's one of my favorite pictures. Amazing picture. So, whoever helped you, however you picked your outfit, it was just breathtaking.
Thank you so much. Yeah, all credit goes to my friends. I have a group of best friends who always in everything I do, so they used to help me with selecting and things like that.
Wonderful. As we say, it takes a village. So I'm sure you had a village behind you.
I had
So
had a men behind me.
amazing, amazing. I love when everybody comes together to support, us when we want to do something that it makes our journey even more fun and enjoyable. So, how did you decide? Like, what was the first thing that happened? Did somebody call you? Did you see an advertisement? How did you decided that, hey, I need to enter in this my Bharat 2021? What happened?
I think it's all yeah, I know all wonderful promotions Rashmiji shares with everybody and tags everybody. So I think it just came up on one of my feed and I just registered. Yeah.
Okay. Wonderful. Where I'm glad that you found that because, if you wouldn't have, then we wouldn't have be having this conversation. So thank you for taking that first step. That's always important. So, after you won the title, did you notice any change in social media? Like, did you had a fan moment that you would like to share with us?
Of course, I'm having a fan moment from the day I was crowned every day. It's been really special. I've been invited as, special guest, to celebrity guests to talk everywhere. And people have noticed me and acknowledged me. And like every single person who I meet every day, like I'm only hearing congratulations every time when I step out. It's really a great feeling. So when you hear that, I'm really motivated to do more. So those words keep me going forward, and I'm inspired to do more and more. So I'm having an aha moment every day. That's what I, and thanks to the crown and the sash and my dream platform and Rashmi Vediji and Janakji. So they're like my family.
Wonderful.
So I owe them a lot. Yeah.
Yes, yes, I totally agree, and I totally echo what you're saying because that's what I have heard from all the other contestants that I have interviewed. It's a totally feeling that is you don't have enough words to describe, but we can see it on your face, and your smile says it all. So wonderful. So tell me, Meenal, when you are not winning the titles, when you're not winning the crowns, what else are you doing?
I think when I'm not spinning the crown, I think I still will do all the things which I said to you because I think that's what I am and that's what makes me. I'm always like outgoing on. I'm a stage person. I love to be on the stage, either it be dancing or hosting or talking or doing anything. And then I try to inspire anyone I see. It was before the crown. I think it was. I was quiet. I was just doing it to myself. I didn't have it exposed on a bigger platform. So this crown and sash has given me that opportunity, to throw light on me, and then I'm able to get more opportunities because that time I was doing it silently, quietly in my own small world. And I used to do fashion shows in the local events, and yeah, I think it was all the same. It is just on a larger scale now.
Wonderful. Well, they always say it takes a little push and effort, and there you are. So thank you for doing what you keep doing. And I wish that you keep doing what you're doing because we would love to see more about you. So I'm gonna switch our gears a little bit, and let's talk about Bollywood. Like you said, you had a celebrity moment. You have been called a celebrity. So let's talk about our Bollywood celebrities. Do you follow Bollywood? Do you know a little bit about Bollywood?
Ah, kind of, soda, little bit,
Okay.
not, but yeah.
Well, everybody knows Shah Rukh Khan. So I'm going to start with King Khan, Shah Rukh Khan. So have you seen any movies you want to tell? Like, which movie is your favorite?
My all-time favorite would be Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. It's like an evergreen movie, and Dil Se. So
They'll say, wonderful. Oh, you remember that Chaya Chaya dance on the train?
yeah, and Manisha Koirala. Yeah, I think those two. I watched those movies like n number of times just because of Shah Rukh Khan, and he's a Scorpion too, and I'm a Scorpion. So I mean, my most favorite actor is also Shah Rukh Khan. So I've watched many of
Yeah,
his
we all
movies, who are the ones that I always remember.
Yeah, and we all love Shah Rukh Khan. We love to see him opening his arms and all the good stuff that he does. So wonderful. So,
Oh,
Meenal, I'm sorry.
he's just so cute and charming.
I know, I know. I agree. I don't know where such boys are made, but I would love to know where they are made. So Meenal, with that, thank you for being a sport. I'm gonna start some rapid fire rounds with you. So the fans out there who are listening to you or who might listen to the recording, they know a little bit more who Meenal is. So, whatever comes to in your mind the first, right? Go with your gut feeling. So, what's your favorite color?
Um, Yellow,
Yellow. Okay. Are you a coffee person, a chai person?
obviously coffee.
Coffee. Okay. What kind of coffee do you drink, Meenal?
uh, the traditional way of coffee, Indian coffee. Yeah.
Indian coffee. Okay, wonderful. A song that relaxes you.
That relaxes me. There are a lot of songs, but I love Ilayaraja sir's music. I don't know if you know him. All his songs are very soothing and very meaningful. So I would just turn on one and just listen to him. Anything he plays.
Okay. So for the fans out there, anything with beautiful lyrics might click with Meenal, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Just in case if somebody has to send you a song or they make some, a collage for you. So Ilayaraja is the answer. So, tell me, what's your favorite activity besides winning the crowns?
Activity,
Hmm.
dancing.
Dancing. Okay. We all know dancing. Pick something else.
Hanging out with my friends.
Oh, wonderful. Hanging out, chit chatting.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite movie, Meenal?
Favorite movie? I have many to say, but recently I watched Shyam Singh Roy. I really liked it. It's
Okay,
kind of
wonderful. So who's your favorite movie star? One male movie star and a female movie star, and it could be from any regional languages or ball. It doesn't have to be Bollywood.
okay. Okay, my all-time favorite star is Rajinikanth, superstar Rajinikanth. Oh, I'm his like die-hard fan, and yeah, any time. And even when I won the national pageant, it was on his birthday, so I was like feeling so happy.
Well, he shared his lucky streak with you, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. And I was like praying, oh no, I should win today because it is his birthday. So, and then I also like Nine Tara, ladies.
Okay. Right, right. No, she's very beautiful. I agree with you. So, if you were invisible,
Mhm.
what would be the first thing you would do?
Invisible. Oh my God. I'm thinking, what should I do? uh, sneak on my kids and figure out what
Oh,
their friends 24/7.
kiddos, if you're listening, make sure your mom it doesn't get invisible.
And they're teenagers, so they are completely in a different world.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah, yeah. I would have guessed that you would say, I'm going to go and give a hug to Rajinikanth.
I would want to do it in person.
Okay, if Meenal, we have to make a movie about you, what would be the title of that movie?
Ah, hmm, I have to think. Jhansi Rani.
Say that again.
Jhansi Rani.
Oh wow, Dancy Rani. Hey, I would love to watch that movie and I would love to promote that movie for you.
All geared
Uh,
up. Movie on the way.
Perfect. Well, wonderful. Thank you. This actually ends our rapid fire round. So, Meenal, as they say, all good things come to an end. I had a lovely time talking to you, and I would love to continue, but good things they all come to an end. So, before I let you go, any word of wisdom for the people who are actually listening to you right now? You want to send out a message to them?
Sure. Um, to all the people who are listening out in there, winning is not just the destination, it's a journey. So always small, tiny steps will eventually lead you to where you want to be. So be it a pageant or anything you wanted to follow your passion, take little steps and always hard work. Hard work pays you, and there's nothing that when you put your heart and soul into it, there's nothing that can stop you. It's you who have to decide what you have to do. It's always stuck in. we decide when, as a person, anybody, you guys decide to do it, and there's nothing that can stop you from achieving it or pursuing it. So self motivation, inspire others, and do register in the upcoming pageants of my dream platform. And I think this is the best platform that I've ever seen so far, where you not only get the crown and the sash, but you also empower yourself and also become a better version your top yourself throughout. Like I'm much more confident. I'm much more stronger than I've ever been after this all this exposure and preparation of myself for this pageant. It was that time I didn't know. I was just preparing for the pageant, but I didn't know that I was preparing myself for the person. So it gave me a real different outlook of how I'm seeing. So that is something that I would cherish forever. So never give up, try hard, and there is nothing that can stop you. And give back in any in any
Well, wonderful.
and give back to in any possible way, little or big, doesn't matter. If you have an half an hour, 1 hour in hand, try to volunteer, give back anywhere, any little thing, it still counts to somebody somewhere. So that would be my closing note. And my heartfelt thanks to Rashmiji and Janakji for giving me this opportunity and such a wonderful platform. I'm really, really feeling blessed and grateful for all the opportunities I'm getting and all the opportunities which I've got so far. So gratitude will always be a part of me. And
Thank you. That's a wonderful message.
the wonderful host. I've always seen your other shows, and I was like, wow, she's so cool and so awesome in hosting, and you're very nice. You're a pro at this. You're awesome.
Thank you. Now I'm gonna smile ear to ear. Thank you for making my Sunday, and I love your message. Viewers out there, listeners out there, there is no shortcut to success. Keep moving forward, and one or the day, your dedication will pay off. So thank you, Meenal. Thank you for coming live with us, giving your Sunday, evening to us. Enjoy your Sunday, and thank you. It was wonderful talking to you. Good
Thank you.
evening.